Natural Wonders of the Planet 2022. Here we are speak about Natural Wonders of the World 2022. Many of those naturally formed displays require an aerial view to capture the vastness of each phenomenon. So let's start. 1. Wadi Rum. Wadi Rum Desert is famed for its link to Te Lawrence I, Lawrence of Arabia, together with Prince Faisal bin al-Hussein. He made his base here during the Arab Revolt of 1917–1918. At the middle of Wadi Rum village is the Desert Police Fort. Wadi Rum is Jordan's famous desert landscape and one among the country's best places to visit. This rugged landscape's beauty has made it the country's major film star. 2. Paracutan Volcano. Paracutan last erupted in 1952. It had been coined one of the natural wonders of the world because mankind witnessed its birth and rapidly growing formation. You can venture on a 12-mile round trip to the height of the volcano, either by hiking or horseback. Although the larger region still remains highly active volcanically, Paracutan is now dormant and has become a tourist attraction. 3. Lake Baikal. Although it isn't the biggest lake in the world in size, that distinction goes to the salty Caspian Sea. It is the largest by volume. Nicknamed the Pearl of Siberia, Lake Baikal holds about 20% of the world's fresh surface water, more water than all of the North American Great Lakes combined. There are fresh air, tasty water from the lake, Rockies, and delightful forests for people who want to be close to the nature.
4. Napali Coast. Spanning 17 miles along Kauai's north shore, the Nepali Coast may be a sacred place defined by extraordinary natural beauty. These emerald-hued cliffs with razor-sharp ridges tower above the Pacific, revealing beautiful beaches and waterfalls that plummet to the luxurious valley floor. Due to the amount of rain, the Napali Coast
contains a number of the world's largest and most beautiful waterfalls.
5. Pamukkale. Pamukkale is most definitely worth a visit if you are in the area, but if you only have 2 to 3 days just in Istanbul, I cannot see that it would be possible. You can easily refill 3 days or more just with the local sites of Istanbul. Pamukkale, meaning cotton castle in Turkish, may be a natural site in Denizli province in southwestern Turkey. The world is famous for a carbonate mineral left by the flowing of thermal spring water. 6. Pulpit Rock. The hike has an elevation gain of about 500 meters, and a few sections are steep. Because the hike is graded as medium difficulty, you ought to have some trekking experience in rough terrain before embarking on this trip. Summer at Prekestolen, the Pulpit Rock. Today Pulpit Rock remains one among the Bill's primary attractions and may be a much photographed feature. 7. Halong Bay. A UNESCO World Heritage Site and a well-liked day trip from the capital Hanoi, Halong Bay is legendary for its limestone karsts and almost 2,000 islands
and islets that dot the turquoise-green waters. It's located on the Gulf of Tonkin in the northeastern province of Quang Ninh. Apart from its size,
the most impressive thing about the bay is the 1,600 islands and islets that get up out of the water. 8. Yosemite Park. Yosemite Park is best known for its waterfalls, towering granite monoliths, deep valleys and ancient giant sequoias. On October 1, 1890, Yosemite
became a park, and quite 125 years later, it's still wowing visitors. Take a look at some cool facts about this legendary California landmark. 1. If you don't want your Yosemite experience to be limited by road, trail, and campground closures, your best bet is to go to between June and September. 9. Zhang Jaja.
Zhang Jaja is understood for its unique tourist sites, including strange-shaped pillars, hidden valleys, seas of cloud, and limestone caves. It's one of the must-see places in China. We visited this province just to see the park and mountains. Highly recommend it. It's definitely worthwhile. Zhangjiajie City
is famous for tourism. Tourist resources within the city are quite abundant, featuring with many natural and geological parks.
10. Aurora, the Northern Lights, otherwise known as the Northern Lights, is a vivid demonstration of the Earth's magnetic field interacting with charged particles from the Sun. It is also beautiful, and priced braving a cold night out when visiting the high northern, or southern, latitudes. Active periods are typically about half-hour long and occur every 2 hours, if the activity is high. The aurora may be a sporadic phenomenon, occurring randomly for brief periods or perhaps not at all.